Hey, so the dolly zoom. You've seen it before, but some of you didn't really know what you were looking at. You might have seen it here, or maybe even here. But what people don't know about the dolly zoom is that it's a very simple camera trick. It's not some complex visual effect. The dolly zoom is a simple camera trick that stretches the background while keeping the subject of the scene locked in place. It's not just flashy, it's storytelling. Directors use the dolly zoom to throw you into a character's perspective, to make you feel what they are feeling, their panic, their dread. A dolly zoom can also be used to indicate the points in a story where everything kind of shifts and where the dynamic has changed. Now you know what a dolly zoom looks like, let's understand what it is. A dolly zoom is a camera movement achieved by the physical moving or dollying of a camera towards a subject while simultaneously zooming out of that subject. A dolly zoom can also be achieved by moving a camera away from the subject while simultaneously zooming in. Hello. Okay, so face review. Let's just get that out of the way very quickly. I wanted to start doing face-to-face content like this because my faceless content, the videos I normally make, normally take me a long time to create because I'm very busy normally as well. So yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot more of my face, for better or for worse. I'm sorry about that, but yes, I'm going to be including more face videos like this as well. So somebody's here. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm going to leave that in the video. I'm not going to cut that out, I swear. But I know some of you special children in the audience might be asking, isn't moving the camera in the direction of the subject, is that not zooming in? Is that not what zooming in is? And to that I will reply, you sweet child, you really don't know anything, do you? But it's fine, I used to think the same thing as well. Let me educate you. Because as it turns out, a lot of people seem to think I'm a good teacher. So let me teach you something. So no, dollying a camera or moving a camera in the direction of a subject is not the same thing as zooming into that subject. The difference being that when you are dollying into a subject or you are pushing into a subject, by the way, dollying in and pushing in are the same thing. There are lots of terms regarding this, but don't get confused. When you dolly into a subject or you push into a subject, you are physically moving your camera towards that subject. While when you zoom in to a subject, you increase the focal length of the lens, leading to a tighter view of the subject. So I want you to imagine zooming in and zooming out like this. Okay, so imagine you are trapped in a dark room and the only way you could see the outside world was through this small window or this aperture. An aperture is basically a fancy word for a small opening. So the farther you were from that aperture, the less of the outside world you would see. But the closer you were to the aperture, the more of the outside world you will see. That's how zooming in and zooming out works. But since zooming in and pushing in kind of achieve similar effects, it's kind of a normal misconception to interchange the dolly movement or the pushing movement and the zooming movement. So yeah, it's actually a common mistake. The dolly zoom, also known as the vertigo effect, was first created in 1958 by Alfred Hitchcock's cameraman Eamon Roberts for the film Vertigo. Hitchcock wanted to show his character's crippling fear of heights, but not through dialogue. He wanted the audience to feel it. So the cameraman experimented with zooming in on the staircase while also zooming out, and the rest was history. So now you know everything there is to know about the dolly zoom. So now let's talk about how we can recreate the dolly zoom in Blender. So open up Blender and let's get started. So in order to recreate the dolly zoom movement here in Blender, I'm going to be reusing this painting I made from my last video, which if you haven't watched, go and watch it after this one. But yeah, I'll be reusing that painting I used in the previous video, and it will serve as a backdrop for my character here. Hello. Wow, we're in a new place. It's a new day. Same hoodie though. You're going to be seeing this hoodie a lot. Just a fair warning. Real quick, I just want to say something before we get back into the video. So a lot of people have messaged me saying they wanted to start creating animated content on YouTube, TikTok, or any social media, and they wanted to use Blender to do so, and they needed my help to learn how to make these easy 2D animations so that they can start posting on TikTok, YouTube, wherever. I actually thought that was a good idea because making 2D animated content on Blender is comparatively easy or easier compared to all these other 2D animation software, because there's a lot of automation. Blender does a lot of the work for you in a way. Don't get me wrong, you still have to know some things and do some things, but it's very much easier. So I was able to teach a few people, coach a few people, but that was not very efficient. So what I ended up doing was that I created, or rather I'm in the process of creating a course where I teach people how to make 2D animated content for the purpose of posting online, for whatever niche. I even saw there was a content creator, trainer Winnie. He's a fitness content creator, but he uses animated content. I might just put some of his stuff on the screen right now. It's like very interesting to see that, like, it doesn't matter the niche that you're in, animated content can still be used to kind of like carry your points across, even more than people that speak face to face like this. So like I said, I'm in the process of creating a course where I teach people how to make easy 2D animation content to post online for whatever content they want to create, whatever niche they want to get into. Like how I did myself. For the price of the course, I ended up pricing the course at $10 because like it's something that people are like looking to. It's something in demand. People are looking to get into or looking to learn that. So I didn't want to price it so high that it's like out of the reach of many people. So I put it at $10, which I feel like is a reasonable price. But if you act now and go to the first link in the description and go and pre-order the course before it comes out, you get it for $5, which is like 50% off. So when it comes on, I finish the course and it's available for purchase, you have access to it. But other people will be buying it for $10. You know how these things work.
So something I forgot to mention was that this course comes with access to a Discord server where you would have 24/7 access to me, where you can ask me any question, share your progress, whatever. And if you're not happy with the course, you will get a full refund. I'm not trying to scam anybody here. I'm trying to build something. So I understand the reputation that courses have on the internet now. I assure you this is not a scam. If you're not happy with the course, I will give you a full refund. So if you're interested in that, pick the first link in the description right now.
See, there's no pressure, completely no pressure. If you don't want to buy the course, you don't feel like buying it, hey, it's all good. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Let's get back into the video.
Just a quick tip here, make sure that there's enough space between your foreground and background elements in order to make your dolly zoom as effective as possible. So I wanted this animation to last for 100 frames. So what I did was, I animated the camera moving away from the subject and the focal point of the camera increasing the further I got away from the subject. In order to animate your camera's focal length with your camera selected, go to the properties editor and select the camera tab as shown in the screen here. Then go to the white dot next to focal length and click on it. Now you can animate your camera's focal length. So in order to actually animate our dolly zoom, let's go to the 100th frame and move our camera away from the subject and also increase our focal length. So I didn't know the exact focal length to increase to have the optimal result. So what I just did, I started at 55 millimeters and I increased to I think about 70. So I just did a lot of trial and error until I found out what worked. But something you should keep in mind is that we want our foreground element, which in this case is our character, we want it to remain the same size. So we don't want it to increase, we don't want it to reduce, we only want the background to change. So make sure you increase or reduce your focal length to, keep your character in the same size and in the same position. You can do a lot of trial and error. It doesn't matter as far as you reach the results you're looking for. So this is our end result. I know it's not really that impressive because let's be honest, these are just two 2D planes put in front of each other. Assuming we had a few 3D elements in the scene, probably the dolly zoom would have looked more impressive. Like this scene I made a while back. Anyway, thank you for watching and I hope you found this video valuable in any way. So make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.